Hey guys, Misto here, and welcome back to the 2-year challenge starring Wheeler, where we're gonna head home and try setting up these sprinklers and nettles. And that's gonna be our goal today. Get those working. It's about to be humid season. That is coming sooner than I would like. Oh, you're just gonna stand on that button, huh? Do not walk on the button again. Roman's gonna touch a button. Just stay there. Just wait for me. See, he can always get through the door. He's magic. I'm not magic. I'm not feeling magic. Got no young girl's heart. It'd be weirder if I did. Oh, excuse me. Woo! I don't know how useful this dodge is, because we're literally getting no work done anyways. Oh, that was scary. Saw my life flash before my eyes with that poison. Actually, poison seems to have been tuned way down in this one. Alright, so we're going to be planting over here, I think is where we decided. As much as I would like to have it here, because that is a water source right next to town, it has to be on jungle turf. And remember, we talked about this last time. You have to craft the dense turf, which you can only do from those bramble bulbs that you find during lush season. It's a whole ordeal. I think tonight's gotta be a full moon. I don't remember the full moon schedule in single player anymore. It's a lot harder to remember than DST. DST is trivially easy to remember. It's like, oh, is it an odd digit and a 1? It's a full moon. It's only one night. But based on how many of these guys are coming out... Do you have room? Nope. Oh, come on. I wanted to dodge. Where did I drop my thing? Alright, let's just go. So if it is a full moon, that means we could easily work through the night. The only thing that might happen here that would make me really sad... Oh, let's get rid of these. Any that we see over here, we want to stop them from spawning in the area we're going to be doing our nettles. As best we can. That or we're going to have to make Bug Be Gone, which we should probably do anyways. I left the nettles here intentionally. Like, if we needed extras, we could get them. Alright, that's good enough. This is fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It's fine. How you guys doing today? Let's get over here. It has to be near the water. This is where our mistake could happen. I don't know how close this has to be. Does it have to be touching? Does it just have to be remotely nearby? It is not the full moon. I really thought it would be. I mean, that has water in the range. Let's see if it builds the pipe. Yes! Okay, so that works. That is working. Oh, this is kind of annoying with her dodge. So you can't plant too close to the pipe, which is weird, but it makes sense. Makes it a bit harder to place these nicely. Can't plant near these things. Oh. Can you guys see how this is already like an annoying task? That's probably right about the limit. Are we daytime? We're daytime. I'm going to assume that is the limit. It's always hard to tell because they don't show you this range. That would be a really nice feature that I guess nobody ever thought of. These pogs are going to have to go. They are in the way. You are literally sleeping on my stuff and being a pain in the butt. I will end you, Fox. I will end you too, Robin. Alright. Gizzard, just sit here for a second. You stay there. Why can't I place here? Is it this vine? Is the vine actually stopping me? What? Oh, God. So you see why you really want to plant these on man-made turf, right? There are so many things that stop you from planting in the radius of the sprinkler. If it's not in the sprinkler, it's not going to be wet. It's not going to grow. So we just need to get these down as best we can. Anywhere they fit, just slip them on in there. Ooh, oh, there we go. Got one there. Doesn't have to be pretty. We're going for functional. Oh, I know I saw one here. Come on, don't you mess with me. Are you kidding me? Oh, you butt. Really? Oh, wait, it's not that button in this one. However many are in the range is whatever happens, right? We can't do this any better. It's just whatever we get, we get. Maybe we should have done this farther over. I didn't think these vines were going to be in the way, too. So it's like a live and learn situation. I'm fairly certain we're at the border of this. Having a second one can let you show the range a bit easier. Oh yeah, we're not gonna get half of these down. I guess maybe there's a chance they just naturally bloom, or we wait until we get another sprinkler, if we ever happen to find another blue gem. That one I didn't plant. That was there. Alright, let's see what's actually getting wet. That's probably still in the range, right? God, who would sell gems in pure Hamlet? I don't think anybody. You'd have to be insane. Okay. So these will take a while to grow, and it'll actually get us wet while we stand near it. We can see which ones are not getting wet, which includes this one, so we can go ahead and dig that up. This one, which I didn't plant. Okay, and the rest of them are surprisingly good. Good to go. Not bad. Do I need to get you out of there? Dude, you're gonna get wet. Okay, so you kind of have to babysit this one. Because nettles are really finicky. But this is also another example of Wickerbottom being amazing, by the way. Because she can actually read her book in this state and they will come up. Oh, it likes the water. Yep, well, that'd be true. That is a true statement. That'd be a true statement. So this will run for 7.5 minutes. So for about a day. So if we come back tomorrow, we can put more fuel in it. And hopefully the nettles will be close to growing. I don't actually know how long it takes. We gonna learn today, as it were. What for that? Is this the one who's mad at me? No. I think it's like that one because of the flowers. Let's see if we can find that homeless, possibly homeless, yeah. Awesome, just hawk those off at the pawn shop. Got him. No, mine. Oh, you can have the seeds, that's fine. So running around with Robin does kind of have the downside of scaring away birds, but it gives you inventory space, which is speed. Our reeds might be done. We should definitely consider going and getting those. Oh, I wish we had a blue gem. Oh my god, we have 10 red. What a troll game. Are you kidding me? What? I don't really need 20 blow darts if we're doing commerce and home building right now. I do need those 4 reeds. I am not willing to lose that. But I'm pretty sure they're back at this point. Stand ho! Yeah, so we can get the 4 in here and that's good enough. Now that we know there's a 4th. Oh no, not the mosquitoes. Oh no. By the way, we haven't shown it, but if you dig these up, you actually get a normal grass tuft, which you can then plant and fertilize and, you know, start your own farm. That is a thing you can do. I think these guys sting the hippopotamus and then die, and that's why you constantly see those sacks around here. Nice. Okay, paper. Compass. This is one way to make people make a compass, make it critical for the best light item in the game. Okay. I wish there was some way we could get a blue gem, like buy it from someone. That should probably be something at the back of the magic shop by default. So you can always have one in your world. That'd probably be a good idea. Let's just throw that out there. That'd be a great idea. You can have my adventure and stuff. We don't need this for day-to-day travel. We will need this very soon. So let's go ahead and grab it. Just keep it over in a hat rack. For now, that's fine. We're gonna go. I need wood. Da da da. Bum bum. Okay, let's go check out how our nettle game is doing. And if we have a chance, shoot birds. We're not being very good at that. There we go. Stand ho! I think everybody makes that joke. It's gotta be tired at this point, right? 34, we can pick up some items. No, don't scare! Pog, I think I might have to end you, because you're kind of annoying. We could also be using the feathers as a resource to shoot with, because they have such little HP, even 34 would kill them. But flipping between like 3 different ammo types would just be annoying. And I don't think I would like that very much. So let's go ahead, hop in there, add some fuel. Boop. That does not need that much fuel to keep running. Not bad. Let's just build a chest, not on that turf because, you know, maybe we'll expand. I should get a lightning rod for this. Do these need lightning rods? I don't think so. We should make a lightning rod here, just in case. Are you kidding me? I hate you. You are a garbage mob. I just put those in there. There is no food. So, as you saw, they will actually knock items out of chests looking for food. If they find food, they'll eat the food. Otherwise, they just leave all the stuff on the ground. We're not killing Robin. Not today, at least. I have no idea how long these take to grow. I don't mind babysitting them, though. Alright, we're on babysitting duty. Let's do it. Aw. I was too slow. I was trying to clean up first. We may have to start buying food. We are not very set up for it. Oh, finally. They're actually attacking frequently enough for us to keep making cows. Yes. Well, by they're attacking frequently enough, I mean we're outside enough. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. I've jinxed us. There's no such thing as battleless wings. Oh well, we have two. Aha! Yes! Yes! Alright, let's actually try to use these feathers. Because that way we get a full refund or we get money. It's just slightly more annoying. But since we're sitting around here waiting on food anyways, just to see roughly how long it takes, how much babysitting. Honestly, it's going better than I thought it would. Hey, there's free rain. Does that mean I should turn the sprinkler off while it's raining? I think so. Conserve the fuel. I mean, if it's gonna rain anyways, right? It's gotta be a full moon tonight. Dun dun. Dun dun. Pew. Dun dun. Are we out of feathers? Wow. Hey, if you actually use feathers as ammo, works out pretty well. Ba-doop. Standing under here makes us get wet slower, but it's going to be harder to see when a bird lands because we have the overlay. Hey, it's full moon. Go figure. Smells like it's up to something. Oh, it likes water. How come that looks different? Is that closer? Oh, we're gonna learn a lot about nettles. Because that's the play right now. We need to know. Can you show us? Alright, so if you're spending any amount of time above ground doing stuff and things, then it is definitely worth taking the time shooting birds. If you get feathers, shoot the feathers, because that will still kill the birds. So basically, every shot you take with a twig is guaranteed to kill a bird. Because if it drops a feather, you'll then shoot the feather until you get a morsel. Sorry, I said kill the bird rather than drop a morsel. You'll get food every time for every twig you shoot. Because if you don't get a morsel, you can then shoot the feather repeatedly. Oh, that must mean it's close. Because this one is harvestable now. Maybe that one is too. Ah, now it's back to the stage 1. It is. I see, I see. It would take 50 attacks to kill this. I've had it up to here with you, Vine. By the way, they have 60 HP, not 50, 60. Quite a noticeable difference. I don't believe it counts as raining anymore, so I'm going to turn this back on because I don't trust the humidity to do this. Shooting birds in fog is really annoying. You get a tiny, tiny window. That was my big gripe with Hamlet when it first came out, and it still is. It's still a legitimate gripe, is that most of the seasonal effects just cover up your window. Let's put one more fuel in that, and then we're gonna go and grab some food at home. Just so it'll keep running. I don't know how long it's gotta run, but it's got a full day. We can be back. We'll go grab money, buy food that way. I don't want to eat a raw morsel, but we will if we start taking starvation damage. How now, unpig? Oh. Hast thou grass? No. We need to get more reeds for this Battleless Wing, because now we can start making cowls back to back to back. Oh god, it's far away. We're gonna have to eat one of these morsels. That, or we just, you know, buy food that heals HP, although we're low on HP too. Okay, short time to make a decision. That one. Boom! Nailed it. Oh, let's get that bunwich. Oh yeah. Oh, let's get that eggplant. Oh yeah. That's not weird. It's not weird. Don't judge me. I wonder if there's a way to re-roll your citizens, because now we have a bunch of people who buy the lawn clippings, and you literally only need one of them. Having more than one just is bad. Alright, let's get these drying so we can have mobile food. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know what to do with these. I guess we just throw them on the ground to rot. Bring a gold with us. You can have the pigskins back, except for one. Alright, let's go get more reeds. We need more iron ore at some point, too. I don't know how to get that in a good, healthy quantity unless you kill the robot boss, which we could try to show. I generally try to take these challenges a lot slower, but try to do something in each one. Maybe instead of the apocalypse, we could work on fighting the robot boss. Which is not... Oh my god, we went from fog to fog. Most foul, most foul. I am not a bird, sir. You are the fowl. Does that hurt my boat? I hope it doesn't. It does. It definitely does. Because I have taken no damage, and they do damage for sure. He's coming. I can hear him. A little too heavy to use for a balloon. Oh no. Uh-oh, are you angry? Oh, they're angry at the mosquito. Oh. Oh, no, pardon me. Mosquito! Mosquito! I guess we're gonna find out about these being lightning proof soon. Wouldn't it be a tragedy if they're not? I'm not lightning proof either. That's for sure. Oh no. Those take forever. What? If you're not Wicker Bottom, I don't know how you farm up nettles efficiently. Because this is with a sprinkler. And we've been babysitting them since 40. I guess we can turn that off for now, because it is raining. It is quite rainy, one might say. Swell, I have soakers. Oh no, it's 2. Alright, we are set on cows. We have quite a few. Ha! Oh my god, how old is Wheeler? She's definitely a kid. Trying to figure out if there's any way we can like stay dry, because the canopy of the jungle seems to give you some wetness protection. The hat's giving us 50%. Oh. I have no idea how long these nettles take. Are we gonna actually freeze? It would be weird to take freezing damage. I guess you could if you're wet, because wetness lowers your perceived ambient temperature, and we have no way to warm up. So maybe we should leave? Yeah, we should leave. I'm gonna turn the sprinkler on before we go, because it might stop raining. As long as we come back before tomorrow night. Oh, see, genius! I knew it. I knew the rain was gonna stop. I saw the future, guys, and it was dry. Real dry. Oh, and that's why you keep your food in your backpack, by the way, because the wet food will go bad faster. Alright, so I guess when they get that circle, like the bud looking thing, that means it's close to producing a nettle. I have no idea how long these take. But if we're gonna do this in the future, if we're gonna set up this kind of plan, you probably want to set up more than one sprinkler in the same area, so you can get like double the value. Like maybe burn down this area, plant a second one. Although you're always gonna have to deal with the manthill, so this is just an unlucky area. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna run through it. How old is Wheeler? Whoa! That's so weird. If you zoom out, it gets weird, guys. Oh man, we're literally waiting for, we're just sitting here watching plants grow. This is awesome. Epic content. Most absurd content to ever hit YouTube. I can't believe it, and we're all lucky enough to see this. If these don't grow this episode, I'm gonna cry if it takes more than like 6 days. Oh, we should be farming our food. Because we can be doing something. That's another huge benefit. If this is near your house, you can just run the sprinklers super easy while doing something else. Whereas right now, we're just sitting here waiting. So we're gonna pretend that this is for farming purposes. That we want this jerky real bad. These guys spawn pretty frequently. Let's take this off, it's not raining. Sanity's going down because we're wearing wet items. They'll dry off eventually, it'll be fine. So I guess if you want to play in Hamlet, if you want to do a big mega world in like Hamlet Reign of Giants Shipwrecked, at some point you will character change to Wickerbottom and just use applied horticulture to farm nettles on top of like grass and twigs, so you don't have to worry about those either. Just get your Wickerbottom farms out of the way, get yourself like a Krampus sack while you're on her. I cannot see a mega world in which you're not playing as her at one critical point. It's infinitely worth it. Oh, come on. Especially for the nettles. Just ignore the lush season almost entirely. Plus, I mean, honestly, that could just be your food source. Remember that this is like, it smells like relief. This is 10 food. 10 food and 10 HP. 10 food and HP is amazing. It's basically gears for anybody. That's kind of crazy. Can I turn this off? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. It's raining. Alright, it's not raining. It's just foggy, so I'm gonna keep it on. Like, the fog does have a little bit of a wetness effect, but it's tiny. So I'm gonna run the sprinkler just in case. Again, we're just being overly safe. I don't know what is optimal yet. We'll have to practice more with these. What I do know for sure would be optimal is being Wickerbottom. Applied horticulture is amazing. And this is an even better situation. Because now Wickerbottom can farm up infinite food. It's done. Oh, lightning baby, don't destroy these. We might learn. You know what? Honestly, we kind of do need to learn if these are going to be... So it took about 3 days to grow. But, oh, lordy, was it probably worth it. I mean, we are very wet right now. Which is not good. But we do know that this is going to run until tomorrow, so we can be back. We have 22 nettles. That's excellent. That means we have 20 that's actually being hit by that one sprinkler. I don't know if that's a lucky amount or an unlucky amount or what. But that is better than nothing. 22 nettles is the most we've ever seen. Stacks up to 40. I don't know how many you need to pass an entire season safely. But I do know we're going to go home, hit the drying rack. And dry off ourselves. It's about dry off time. It's dry off o'clock. Oh my, and small jerky dries so fast. It just takes 1 day of being completely dry. Like, it can't do it in rain, but it doesn't rain inside. So honestly, the small jerky strategy, not bad for Wheeler. But I'm thinking late game, you would just do some applied horticultures. We would get 20 nettles, even at our inefficient farm right now. Every time you read the book, you can read the book 5 times, that's 100 nettles, right? So each time you read the book, you're getting about 3 days worth of food, right? You get 15 days of food on any character, plus 1,000 HP being healed. Is it 1,000? Yes, 100 times 10. Yeah, 1,000 HP being healed over those 15 days for a single applied horticulture. That is super affordable. Let's transfer to this one. So we stop losing sanity, eat some small jerky, get it back, along with our hunger. But that raises the question, if every character essentially has gears now, and albeit they're not as good as gears, right? It's not as much food. I think we're gonna warm up in here, it's fine. I think we're on the cusp of freezing, but we won't. That said, we probably should have a backup fire, always. You never know when you're gonna need one. Oh my god. And these are our extras in case we get another battle swing at some point, or if we want to make exploring tools. We don't need this many cows at once, so we can put that down. Honestly, I think we can retire the miner's hat. We just made it, but really the miner's hat was to get us to the cow. Because the cow is going to be more luck-based. You just have to get a battleless drop, but by the time you get one, it lasts so long. 18 minutes. 18 minutes it lasts. That is 50% longer than Moggles. It turns out that is amazing. Oh, we are not even close to dry. We need a fire pit inside here so we can dry off faster, because it's probably, yeah, it's still raining. Why is that still wet? Did it like glitch out? I'm gonna say that glitched out unless there's something I've never heard about where like magic items take longer to dry off. Get a bit more sanity back from this. Oh, there we go. But more than likely, it's just something weird like we transferred it when it was drying and now it's stuck in the wet state permanently. And I'm sure logging out, logging back in would fix it. So this does not quite run a day if it's full. So we can pop one in it. We're going to wait around, shoot some birds. Get more food, and we'll just be on a little farming spree. Get out here, buddy. Let's go. Interesting. This is not the playstyle I saw us going for as Wheeler, but it feels like the one that benefits her the most. Because her small inventory actually makes her not good at doing the ruins. Which is weird. I guess I don't need the backpack on. Well, bye. I'll miss you. It makes sense. With a smaller inventory, she's definitely benefited for being home, because she gets to carry a backpack with less downsides. Yoink. Here, maybe that'll dry off if I put it inside him. I'm so sad you can't shoot the small oinks for big damage. You can shoot the big ones for big damage. If you're really desperate, you could shoot the 10 oinks for that 60 damage boost. And via robbing banks, that might actually be her most efficient way of making, you know, high value ammo, aside from Reign of Giants, ruins, which will give you so much nightmare fuel, which is high value ammo. We've been just using the medium size ammo. Feathers are small, so they're doing 34 damage. Twigs and most other things in the game will do 45 damage, which is not quite 50. And feathers will do spear damage, 34. Actually, I think a spear is like 34.2, but I think they stopped doing those points. That's fine. Here, you can have this. Leave no stone unturned! Oh. Woo! If we spawn a Krampus, that's awesome. Unless he steals from like our backpack, that's a tragedy then. Some of these things are just not drying out. Like this gun is still wet. Here, you go inside him for a second, see if that dries you out. Oh my god. Alright, we'll dry it out there in the daytime. That's fine. Alright, we're getting close to a Krampus. Oh my god, I'm hunting me a Krampus. I think if we get one more yield of nettles, that will get us through the rest of this playthrough for lush season. We won't have to worry about seed pods. We won't have to worry about sneezing. And that will help a lot if we do go into the apocalypse. I think this time we're gonna skip the apocalypse and try to do the robot boss and try to show off her dodging, because her dodge should be good. It's a boss that requires positioning and she's good at positioning. So maybe she would actually be secretly great at that boss fight. So we'll try it out. At some point, we actually have to show off the pugilist fight too. Because we did not get to show that on Woodlegs as much as I wanted to. Oh, we need like another for that, huh? Oh, hey, look, feathers. This music does sound a bit too intense, though. Why are you wet again? Boom, 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 boom. Too bad we don't have that stand that we can hide under and just make ourselves a little roof like we can in Shipwrecked. Oh, that'd be such a tragedy if we lost all that wood because I was just too lazy. Alright, so we can come back tomorrow. That'll run until then. More feathers to shoot. I don't know why we were getting lazy. We were trying to get, not lazy, but profitable, I guess is the word. We were obsessed with getting that value. We could also be shooting the poop. I think poop is poop 45 or 34? I think it's 45. Either way, it would work on the birds. Okay, I think our jerky might even be done. Yeah. Yeah, that one day, baby. Oh my god, we can practically live off this jerky. Amazing. Where did I get? Oh, I picked up all the money to go shopping because we were actually low on food. And then we didn't use any of the oinks. Well, we didn't pick up any of the 100 oinks. We literally robbed that bank and never did anything with it. We just showed off the glitch, essentially. And wasted like 50 oinks to get the pan flute to actually show off the glitch. So... oh well. This is fine. Wish that would dry off. That would be lovely. Everything else is dry. Oh my god, I hate having the 3 feathers. We're done with the shovel. Let's put that back down outside. Okay. One more. One more yield of nettles, and I think we're okay for the lush season. Probably. You can actually cook 3 nettles into a nettle roll, which is really nice. We do need more space soon. We're never drying off. Really? Again? I feel like we're... That's a lot of bats. That's almost daily. What? That's a lot of bats. Holy bataroni. What am I, Batman? No. Oh, he's fighting a thief over there. That's fine. Hey, look, our Lazy Explorer dried off. It did it! Yay! It did it! We might have to actually go dry off. Like, we need a room with a fire pit. We really, really do. I'm gonna overfeed this. I seriously think it's good enough if we just get one more yield. That's all we need. Just one more, man. Just one. I'm so close. It's just one more. They did not turn into that little circle though, which the other one did. The little bulb. They just went from this state to full. So I don't know how you tell how close they are to being done. Oh. Welcome to life, guys. We've become the farmer. I am the farmer, and so can you. Alright, let's shoot birds. You know, shooting a feather for 34 damage is not that bad of a value. Because the best you could do is turn this feather into 100 damage by also using like a hound's teeth or two and 2 reeds. I think it's 1 hound's tooth and 2 reeds. If that's literally the best exchange you can get, that's a lot of work for about triple the damage. Plus, we can get a bunch of free ones here. Bonk. Wouldn't it be awesome if this had a unique sound for everything you shot? That'd be so much work. It would never happen. But wouldn't it be awesome? Why is my sanity going down? Oh, you can have these. Wouldn't it be nice if we were old and we didn't have to wait? Die! Oh my god, it's constantly raining. Is this really normal for this season? Let's pop that on. It's gonna be foggy in 2 seconds. Can't put the backpack on the ground now because of lightning. It's such a cute air horn. It's so cute. If nothing else, her gun is super cute. I cannot attest for how useful it is. You'll have to gauge whether or not this is how you would want to play the game. Because this is fine. This is something nobody else could do. Nobody else could sit here and farm birds as efficiently as this. Except for Wickerbottom using a late game strategy of reading multiple books. While just waiting on stuff to farm. Like, we are a worse farmer than Wickerbottom. And I really didn't see myself comparing Wheeler to Wickerbottom. Are those bigger or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. I'm just closer so they look bigger. Oh, and we can compare. Are these going to grow back before those do, or is the sprinkler doing its job? It's raining, so I think we can turn this off for now. As long as we turn it on before we leave. Like, I saw myself comparing her to a lot of people, sure, because that's generally how you talk about someone. Like one character versus another. How do they compare to somebody else who does something similar? Not in a million years would I have thought to compare her to Wickerbottom. But the fact that we're farming birds, the fact that we're farming this, although I think anybody would be doing this. This is something you should be doing in most playthroughs. Because we're taking like a zero risk farm to get us a bunch of resources. It just happens that while we're doing this, we can double down and farm birds to get jerky and meat. Although we're not really profiting from the meat, we're getting enough to go by. Because you need 6 morsels per day, or 6 jerky per day. So we're not really gaining anything unless we started making meatballs. Then we would only need, you know, about 5 instead of that. Oh no, was I too slow? It's the changing of ammo that makes this much harder. It's worth it. It is definitely worth it to change the ammo like this, but it's much harder this way. Like, it's so much faster to shoot them with the twigs. But you will run out of twigs. Can I feed you? Can you have twigs? Or like seeds, I mean. Alright, we are like super close. I think like 1 or 2 more is gonna spawn Krampus. I did not hear a growl. Aha! He did spawn. Oh, no such luck. Yeah, so I didn't hear his growl, so I was like, ooh, did he spawn? He did. You can barely tell what color that is. While it's nighttime, I guess we run around and collect twigs and maybe the food nearby that we see. Gotta be careful of when the day ends. Hey, free log. Why is there a free log there? When would I have left a single log on the ground? The only time I possibly would have done that was like nettle hunting season, or seed pod hunting season. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. Oh my god, it's radishes! We could also leave these as emergency food if we ever start starving, but like half of our goal is farming. Oh, it's daytime. Ah. Okay. So I think for Wheeler, we're going to try to fight the Golem boss and show that off. Because I want her to be a good fighter. Every time someone asks me, like, what character do I want to see in DST, I tend to answer Wheeler, because I think she would be much better in DST. Enemies have so much more HP. Armor is not nearly as strong, so dodging has to be better, right? It has to be a good strategy. We could also be picking these petals to fix our sanity and shoot. Oh no. Well, bye. Later, nerd. Oh my god, a normal flower. Those are so rare. Aw. Let's get this one more yield. We spent an entire episode just trying to get 40 nettles. And it was worth it, I believe. Sprinkler's still going. It's kind of low on fuel, though. No! Where did you go? I saw you. I know you were coming over here for it. No. Get out of here. You're dead. How dare you open my box? we seriously need to go dry off too. Oh, please, just give me the nettles. Give me the nettles! Yeah, so anything works. Because there's only the 3 types of ammo. So even the worst ammo you could imagine is 34 damage. So just picking a petal kills a bird. Not a bad deal since petals regrow. And the feathers you get, shoot those too. Oh, goodbye, tree. I'll miss you. Why is that such a weird color? Oh, it's just the shade with the fire. That's weird. Oh, didn't see you. It's hard for me to see the ones that are in the forest. It's kind of funny just shooting petals at people. Not gonna lie, this gun is really funny at the very least, and it makes such a cute sound. Oh, come on, will you please grow before the end of this episode? So I'm not sitting here waiting forever. I don't want to wait for our episode to be over. The pith hat lasts so long just because you're not constantly wearing it. It's mostly used for fog, but it also has 50% rain protection if you need it. It rains frequently, but not constantly. It's not the same as like, spring. Spring is 20 days long. It's constantly raining. So you need the better rain protection. And this one, this is fine. Hey, look, we actually have enough to fill our drying racks when we get home. Which we're gonna need to because we are tanking sanity. Yes! Oh! So we can turn the sprinkler off once we get all of them. 20 nettles, good enough. Wow, you can see me just holding the button brought us in the exact same thing. So we can turn that off for now. I don't want to have to babysit it. I'm pretty sure 42 is enough. We'll actually do the math between the episodes. If it's not, next time we come back, we're going to be turning it on. But anyways, we'll call this one here. We're a little bit over time again, but I mean, that'll basically be the name of the series, huh? A little bit over time. Because it's more nebulous than our 100-day challenge, which was exactly 3 days per episode, regardless of what we're getting done. And this one, it's about, 50 minutes to an hour, roughly 6 days, something like that. But anyways, guys, we made it to the end of our video. So for today's question, it's going to be very on point. Do you believe nettles are worth it? Like, in the early game, I mean. Specifically in the early game, are nettles worth farming, or should we just be playing around with seed pods? Because we have spent almost the entire humid season. It seems like it takes roughly 3 days for them to grow. And you have to come and fuel this every single day. Right? Technically more than every day, because maximum fuel is only 7.5 minutes, as opposed to the full day being 8 minutes. So it cannot even be a once a day thing. It's got to be slightly more often than once a day. Or, fill it up in the morning. If it turns off, whatever. I'm pretty sure it maintains its thing. That's definitely bears testing. But that means like every day coming back. So you got to find some kind of system of chores of what to do. Leave fuel nearby like I'm doing. Maybe put down a lightning rod so you don't risk burning your flammable fuel. If you're smart at the game, which apparently I am not. Let's do that next time. I guess we could try this and maybe go... There's no more spelunking to do unless we go over here. But what can you do for 1 day? There's not enough. This is not enough. So let me know if you think farming this in the early game is great or is worth it at all. In the late game, absolutely. If you can turn into Wicker Bottom for just a little bit, farm up a few hundred of them, you're going to be sold. You could just use that as a primary food source. But anyways, guys, let me know your answer down below. As we say in my country, otsukare-sama desu, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!